here we are on Palm Beach. Yep. We's in Palm Beach. We are hooked up to VATSIM, but we are observer mode only. We'll listen along the way, and as we've already said from the last video, we are grounded on VATSIM. Completely voluntary, but until we get a couple flights under our belt without any incident with this ATR-42, no live VATSIM. It's just too unpredictable. I mean, yeah. Pilot error, or is it bugs? Well, you know, we're biased. We think it's bugs. We want to fly this airplane so bad. But anyway, let's give it a shot. We're going to Tampa today. So, going to Tampa. Glad you're with us. Let's go. Alright, we have connected to VATSIM. We filed a flight plan. We're in observer mode only. So let's go ahead and get in. So we spent a lot of time on and let me just see. So here's the notch. Here's ramp. And then we have max. So now, yes. So as you are looking, notch, ramp, oh, and reverse thrusters. So we're back in business. We had a hard time. I'm just going to take a quick second. We spent a lot of time trying to get this right. Actually went through every assigned button and axis. But if we come in here and type in throttle, this is what we did. Oh, excuse me. So we have the Thrustmaster, as you can tell, the Airbus version. But these are the ones. So you say, well, sometimes when you go ahead and do this, you know, and you just think you can just do it really simple, but it's not that easy. What you need to come in here, and you actually need to select an input. And you need to go in and you need to select the L, where is it? Y's, was it? LY. Yep. So you have to actually go in and select it. Don't try to do search by input and try to move the axis. Don't do that. Just go and hit that on that drop down and reverse axis on both. And then there's a really good video by Fuzzy Bobby Fuzzy. Anyway, it's an older video. It's about a year old, but he shows you how to walk through this, as well as the settings. Hold on. You go options and you go throttle setup, and it's all right here. And he walks you through how to go through all of that. So I would advise you to do that, because that, you know, it could have been a vein of our problems. Remember, I was trying to use the slider on the joystick. Maybe something just wonky happened, right? I mean, I don't know. So, but we tried to match flaps. We've got nothing on the brakes, got nothing on gust lock, and got nothing on condition levers. We're just going to do that with our mouse. So Alright, that being said, we want to take a quick second because, now that we're on VATSIM probation, voluntary VATSIM probation, that's where, and this is not a dig on VATSIM at all, please don't take it as such. No, we just, we just want to make sure that we're not being irresponsible in the VATSIM environment. Okay, so as kind of we walk in, condition levers are down, throttles are idle, brake is on, gust lock, let's put the gust lock in, and then flaps are up, landing gear is down. Okay, let's go ahead and at this point we connect to ground power, all the doors are open. Alright, now let's go to the overhead. Okay, wipers are off. Let's go ahead and get the battery on. MFC self-test complete. Emergency and ES bus lit, and the no undervolt on the standby bus. Great. Let's go ahead and hit the nav. Come on down. Let's cancel master caution. Oh, they're alive. They're alive. Let's go. External power. Let's go over here and confirm. There we are, 28. We're good. Okay, this is good. Let's go back to the overhead panel. Extinguishing all white lights except for the probe heats. And let's go ahead and hit the cross feed. Go back, come up here, hit the aux pump, and now we have hydraulic fluid just flowing all over the place. So if there's a leak, we'll see it on the ground. Good. Let's hit the beacon, logo, and wing. Now we're on. Excellent. Emergency light is armed. Alright, this is where we do our external inspection. Which we know nothing about. Magnar Nodal has a video on the external. So hold on, is someone coming into Palm Beach? Yeah, someone is coming into Palm Beach. Nice. He has a video on the external, and that's something we may look at and kind of beef up our external inspection, other than, oh look, no hydraulic fluids. Oh, nav lights. You know, pretty basic stuff. Okay. Now that we're coming back in, okay, let's test the annunciator lights. Let's go back to the overhead panel. Damn, there's a lot of lights. Alright, let's go to bright. I don't like them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our left panel. So let's test the fuel pumps. test. Good. True, or TLU is on auto. Landing gear, we got 3 green. Squib test. Fault test. Fire test. And there it is. Okay. Ta-da. Trying to get faster. Prop brake. Interesting. Always. Alright, prop brake is now on. Ready for us to go. No white and amber lights on the way up here. And we're testing our cockpit voice recorder works. No device. Now let's go ahead and fuel. Let's get us to fuel the aircraft. Let's load in the flight plan going to Tampa. Ta-da. Gonna need 1613 kilograms. Nope. Close. Well, let's go ahead and it's kind of interesting. Passenger out of range. Oh, max 48. How do we get that happened? Jeez. Hey, we made it. Loading. Okay. Drama already. Okay. Do we count that as an incident? Are we still on probation? Okay, no. Okay, good. Alright, so we fueled up. Let's go back. Seatbelts. That's why we're doing all this. Alright, de-icing. We got 1 fault. We won't need any more anti-icing. Good. We keep the probe heats off. And everything else is faulted on. Don't touch this. Alright, we got 4 on the air bleeds, which is what we want. Coming on up, we need to do the smoke test. Smoke test. Clear it. Bam. Oh, let me do the smoke test one more time, so we can just see things just going off. Okay, good. Squib test. Fault test. And then fire. Good. Alright. We're good on the 4th panel. Let's go to the pedestal. Oh, our fun. Nope. Okay, arm. And now let's test it. See, we lose to left. And there it is. Go back to our video. We have 2 that show like this. I think it was number 3. Alright, let's do this one. Let's arm. And then let's go. Kill the right. Boom. Engine 2 out. Yeah. We lost 2 engines. It was weird. It's interesting though, when you go back to the video on number 3, look at the MFD. They didn't move a bit. You know, I mean, they literally did not move a bit. The NH percentage, NL, nothing. Nothing was out of the ordinary. But these bad boys went right to 0. Done. I did not see the MP percent. I'll have to go back into the video and take a look at that. Anyway. I digress. We're still bitter. idle gate in. Yep, locked. Good. We're sitting good here. Parking brake on, gust lock on, flaps are up. Ding, 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 ding. TCAS is auto. Let's go ahead and just set us generic 2000. Let's test. And go back to standby once we get the whole window. Okay. Alright, we're on standby. Good. Let's go ahead and test the, oh, wrong one. Nice. Icing. Cool. No pecs. Good. Set the takeoff. Coming all the way around here. Anti-skid. Test complete. Geared down. Elevation's at 0, which is fine. And I don't see any of these on our checklist. So, anyway, that is good. Let's go to the glare shield.
Terrain awareness. Test. Start.
Nice.
Terrain awareness. System test.
Standby
Terrain
compass is
awareness.
good.
Test.
We're set to FMS1. FMS2 coupling is on the captain's side. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead. Take a deep breath, Buster. All right, all of these bad boys are in. That's good. And the left side. Let's open our document door, and then we'll do, I think, until after we get a pushback. And then everything else is good. All right, clock. Clock is good. We got no lights in here. Clock is fine. We're at 172, 172, so we're all aligned here. We aligned over here, 172, da, 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 da. Yep. Fuel flow. All that. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and set some comms. So, darn it. Set some comms. Let's put on ground. And let's go tower. Ooh, traffic. And we were expecting departure. It's really going to be the north, so I'm going to say it's 28.3. But we'll leave it the way it is right now. And then the ATIS 2375. Okay, so let's go ahead and See if we can listen to ATIS. Bear with me as I look over here to the left. We're going to dial into live ATC. KPBI. Okay, ready to copy. Yeah, any day now. Ten at 5, 10 statute miles. We're scattered 2,500 feet, and we're 3003. Let me see if there's a up on digital. There's digital. Okay, Information Sierra. Information Sierra, ILS runway 10 left in use, landing and departway runway 10 left, 10 right. There's nothing that says using runway 14. Runway 14 and 32 is closed right now. Okay. All right, so that just tells us what we need to do. We're going to be departing 10 left. And we have Information Sierra. Good. Good. That's disappointing that we couldn't get it live. We'll be ready with Tampa. Tampa actually is live on VATSIM, so right now Tampa is showing ATIS for Tampa arrivals is 118.0. Okay, so that's for arrivals. All right, so we got our comms set. I will tell you that LaBelle is one of our points, so let's go ahead and put that into the nav. LaBelle is 110.4. And that's LaBelle. So let's just put that into bearing 1. Wow, American Airlines right in front of us. How about them apples? Let's take a look. Something happened. Well, There's no way that that plane should have just disappeared and all of everything just disappeared. VATSIM radar just went down. Here we go. 4511. We got all sorts of connection problems here. VATSIM radar is off the grid. What's going on here? This could be me. Alright, we have some connection problems. Alright. I don't like this hydraulic system loss light. That ain't no bueno. Let's go ahead and do our final cockpit prep. Okay, we're good. Let's do number 2. Parking brake is set. Altimeters 3003. Set. Landing elevation fine. FMS, comms, and navs, we're good. Fuel quantity, confirmed, confirmed. Reset, reset. Fuel used. Memo panel, no device and seatbelts, good. Power management, we're at TO. Okay. Let's now go ahead and push the hydraulic pump. No, we're already good. Everything's on. Wing lights on, engine pumps on. So we just go A. Ten. Here we go. Alright, we're in the green. And ITT, and we're coming back into the green. Okay. So we're good. How about DC? How about DC2? Where are we here? Yep, we're still 28. We're good. So now we could turn off. Alright, we were reconnected back to VATSIM, so that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead. We don't need any more stinking ground power. Goodbye. Cargoes. Passengers have already boarded. Service door. We don't need a Wilcox anymore. Perf. 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 Confirm takeoff data. Looks good. Boom, 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 boom. Here in light blue. God, cyan. And then we got magenta. Does that show 160? Yeah, 160 on the magenta. Alright. Okay. We're just going to go right to 160 then. Blue ribbon trim. Trim? Set trim. Let's see if it actually set here. So 1.6 is way too much for me. I'm gonna do like 1.3. Okay. Okay, all passengers are boarded. Confirm that we've closed all doors. And we have. Fantastic. Alright. Do we need to push and start? No. We just need these guys to get out of the freaking way. Remove the conch, parking brake off, nose rear steering. We're going to leave engaged. So all we need now is beacon on, which it already is, and our before propeller rotation checklist. So CDLs, if installed on, which is back here. For some reason I can't quite see it. It's going to flip right here. We're on, closed. FMS and takeoff data set. Trims set. Doors closed. Seatbelts on. Beacon on. Before prop checklist is complete. Ta-da! Alright, now we uncage. We uncage. Let's do it. I'm not seeing a Ryzen MP. Over here we do. Let's see. Let me go ahead and toss it to auto. See what happens. Telling you, this is just funky, man. It says low pitch, but I'm not seeing it. It's off. Prop brake is off. We do not need it any longer. It's unlocked. It should be unlocked. So, I forgot to do. So it's on. So let's go back. Because I'm not getting a prop turning. So, and we have hydraulic system loss, which I'm kind of puzzled at. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's go ahead and cut this back down to feather. Unlocked. Okay. There's 11. Okay, so the lesson learned, we did not put in the hydraulic before we unlocked the prop brake. It didn't work. But now we have it, and we should see it turn in. There it is. Pretty accurate. I guess we failed. Okay, let's go. Let's get number 2. Okay, engine's coming up. We're at over 10. Advance to feather. Got positive fuel flow. ITT is coming up. Positive on the oil pressure. ITT is now into green. Everything is looking so good. Okay, now we go to auto. Both condition levers 1 and 2 are now in auto. Low pitch. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go here. Let's get the true on. Let's knock these 3 guys off. Okay. And then the takeoff. Terrific. Let's go ahead and do our before taxi checklist. That's recall. Cockpit comm hatch door. Closed. Control levers 1 and 2, auto. Anti-icing, don't need it. TRU is on. Anti-skid, we already completed it. Flaps 15. Check. And nose wheel steering, never turned it off, it's on. Okay, before taxi checklist is complete. Before we get rocking and rolling, let's go ahead and do a couple things. Let's set the heading. We're going to be rocking and rolling out of runway 10 here. Man. I can start. That's 09er. So, WELLY, so we're actually going to make we're going to make left traffic. And then we're going to intercept WELLY. So we're going to end up thinking 300. Let's go 300 after takeoff, and then we'll get to WELLY. We'll get to WELLY pretty quick. So we're going to go alpha, cross runway. So we're going to taxi to runway 10 via alpha, alpha 1, Charlie 1, crossing runway 14 at alpha. Ta-da! Okay, heading is set. Let's go ahead and get us all configured. Heading, select, low, alt. Now we want IAS. Oh, it won't do ILS because we don't know where the heck we're going. It's going to be 1,500 feet, believe it or not, which is the Palm Beach one, but there is no one here, and we need to get up to 14,000. So let's just go to 10. Let's just set us to 10. There's 10. IAS. Perfect. Perfect. Interesting. The magenta now goes to 118. That's good to know. So that will be our initial climb out until we turn into climb power, and then that will set it to 160. And then, because that will help us with the flight director. Because right now the flight director is set up to go on a 118 climb. Yeah. VNAV mode. No, we're going to keep it in heading. Or LNAV. No. Okay, set flaps before taxi checklist is complete. Alright. I wonder if we have a non-movement area here. Let's go ahead and search around. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually have throttles. they're not moving. So the gust lop's for real. Parking brake. Let's go ground idle. So Palm Beach International, something we got off of flightsim.to. Nice work, guys. Love the tower. Very realistic. I love these gates here. I think this was what, Alpha? No, Charlie. This was Charlie gates. Let me just see real quick. What was it? Yeah, it was Charlie gate. Charlie 1, 2, and 3. This is concourse 3, and I think we're going to A. We're going to A gates, and it's like A 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. All right, want to get the gates right. Where's our non-movement area? So part of it, of creating a good airport, is making sure that you have all of the taxiway signs. Why? That's better. When I wear my hat, it gets screwed up. Alright, sorry guys. Where's the non-movement area? Well, I guess it's all... I don't see the line up here, so it is... Yeah, we're definitely got to report in just coming out off the gate, so... Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. We're having connection issues galore. All right. Hold on. We lost our V-pilot. Looks like we lost all internet connection. So that's Bravo in front of us. Oops, sorry guys. Paying attention to something else here. Okay, now Palm Beach traffic. Silver Wings 99. Taxiing to runway 10 left via Alpha, Alpha 1 Charlie, crossing runway 14 at Alpha. Silver Wings. Okay. Let's hit our strobe. Man, we were just getting hammered on the network connections. Guess it's good we're not flying VATSIM today. So that's ground. So we got our deal here. We've crossed. We'll monitor ground until we come up here. So we got taxi takeoff lights are good. Brakes are working. Alright, the TGCP and the FMA set. Oops. And the takeoff config test. Works. Hello! For takeoff checklist. Takeoff briefing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take off. Runway 10 left. Actually, the best way to do this wow, I didn't even do any of the perfs. This is A1. Here's Charlie. Got it. I needed to stay straight. And that's C2 right there. Charlie 2. Let's come up here and we'll clean up our MACD, our FMS. It's got to be Alpha 1 up here. He's got it labeled as Charlie. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the parking brake. Float back to ground idle. Making sure we're not going anywhere. Okay. Of course, it knocked out our next waypoint of WELLY, which it is having a bad habit of knocking out our waypoints when we put in. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so takeoff briefing. We're going to be taking off of runway 10 left, which is 10,000. Wow, look at that, 10,001 feet, 92 degrees. Interesting. It says 99 here. All right. V1 will be 108. V rotate will also be 108. We'll be climbing out to 10,000 feet. We're going to actually be making a left turn to 300 as we get moving along. So, but we're going to fly straight out till we get about 2,000, 3,000 feet before we commence our turn. We'll get on autopilot fairly quickly, and we'll see if we have a disaster awaiting us. That's our takeoff briefing. Gust lock is remove flight controls. Man, we are just getting hammered. Left, neutral, or right, neutral, left, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral, right rudder, neutral, left rudder, neutral. Alrighty. Righty tighty. We'll keep the rows on since we're going basically a left downwind to the west. Flight controls are free and correct. Transponder is set. Bam. Airflow. Cabin crew. Engine bleeds. Everything is normal and off. External lights. Let's go ahead and get them on, because it's showtime. Lateral flight director. Yep, there we go. And the rudder. Let's reset. Bam. Okay. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Alright, let's go ahead and get back us to comms. Let's get off ground, back to tower. Would really like to see if we have any traffic out there. VATSIM radar is not pulling up. We just connected back to the... Yeah, we've disconnected, so I am not going to worry about it since we're pretty much flying observer mode. Palm Beach traffic. Silver Wings 99, taking runway 10 left for a left downwind departure to the west. Silver Wings. Or Palm Beach traffic, I should say. Palm Beach traffic. Raja. Alright. Confirmation on the heading, which is good. Let's go ahead and hit the chrono. Just make sure we got everything the way I want it. That's good. Alright, let's go. Let's get into the notch. Nice. Parking brake released. That. Oof. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, here we go. 90. 108, rotate. And we're up. gear up, yaw damper on, taxi light off. There's our acceleration, climb. Flaps up. Palm Beach traffic, Silver Wings 99, climbing through 1,400, clear runway 10 left, making a left downwind, departure to the west. Alright, let's go ahead and dial us in right now. So hard to do this without a co-pilot. Do we even hesitate to put on autopilot right now? I mean, we're doing a pretty good job. Pretty well nailed it. Don't want to jinx this, Buster. After takeoff checklist. Trying to get the trim right so I don't get a cramp in my hand. Boy, that flight director is spot on. Okay, after landing checklist, we have landing gear is up, flaps are up, power management is to climb, engine bleeds are fine, taxi takeoff lights are off, altimeters are set. After takeoff checklist is complete. Yeah, connection lost. Yeah. You've been switched to online mode, offline mode. Come on. Brutal. Alright, shall we go direct to Welly? We shall. So we've taken it off of heading mode. We're in LNAV. We still haven't gone to the autopilot. Everything's working great. I got a great idea. Just don't fly this airplane on autopilot. The flight director's still bugged in at 160 too. I mean, we're doing really good. Let's go ahead and clear us to 12. Flight level 120. Alright, let's not let it slip. So we're flying right now. It really likes that 10 degree, doesn't it? Puts us in at around a 17, 18, 100 foot per minute climb. And that's in the notch, so we're still notched up. We have not put on autopilot yet. We're right on the money going towards WELLY. WELLY. Engine instruments look good. 83, 80, 82, right? 82 on the MP. Definitely have to hold in some right trim, which would be nice. I never set departure. It's easy to get off, right? When you don't have a co-pilot. Look at that. I just set the frequency and voila. Alright, I tell you what, I'm stable. At least I think so. I'm gonna put on autopilot. Autopilot. Let me monitor it because I don't have any hesitation of popping it off autopilot if things go quirky. That's the thing, guys. I'm looking at the trim too because I was manipulating the trim, but now it's doing a good job manipulating the trim. It looks like we're going to be set. Let's see if we level off. Let's get the landing lights down. Seatbelt light. Well, hallelujah. There it is. Let's go ahead and set the, go to cruise. So we should have cruise power now. Cruise. Let's go to a different look. Alright, well, he's coming up here. Let's do a time and fuel check. Time and fuel check. I can't even pull up the OFP. What a mess. Nice. We really haven't had this happen for a while. Alright, I guess we won't do a time and fuel check. And that kind of puts a crimp in all of our charts and everything. I can't even get sky vector. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, can't get sky vector. Man, we're toast. Well, at least we're still flying. We're flying offline. We're on restriction anyway. Well, this is definitely like flying in Florida. Where's Lake Okeechobee? There's Lake Okeechobee. Alright, we're coming up to Welly. Autopilot's on, so let's see if we make the turn. So far, so good. I mean, we haven't had anything quirky happen. So look where it settles. Down 1.2. Fuel flows look good. NH is 87. NL is 72. MPs are 82. TQs are 82. Temperatures, ITTs are definitely in range. Here comes Welly. And we're 34 miles away from our next waypoint. I would love to track this next waypoint via the VOR. Do we dare do that? Okay, here we are. So, I think how to best do that will be to put it in heading mode. Go to VL1, and we change the course. And then let's go back to nav. And we're going to track the VOR. And there we go. Wow. Wow, there it is, VOR alt. Going to the LaBelle VOR. Holy crap, there's the Gulf of Mexico. You can see it just beyond there. That's going to be pretty cool. No, we don't really. We might need it towards Tampa though, so let's go ahead and turn our weather radar on. I love the fact that we're tracking a VOR on the commercial aircraft. Pretty cool. I also love the fact that we got our Thrustmaster to work with this center console. And we have the flaps. So we got the flaps to work, and the throttle. We do not have brakes, gust lock. If anyone knows the bindings for the gust lock, that would be really interesting. I mean, I don't know what it's under for MSFest. I mean, I tried to look at lock. You just type in lock. I mean, what is it? I tried to see if there's any sort of throttle lock or anything. I couldn't find it. Parking brake is stuck on an axis where there's 3 spots here. So it's very difficult to find something for the parking brake. And the condition levers, I want to be able to work independently. So I'd kind of like, I would need like a honeycomb or something. Yeah. Alright. We're a little off. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to lock on here. Needs to fly a little bit more to the right. Alright, well that was fun. Let's go ahead and hit heading. A bug, center it. Go to heading, select. Let's go back to GPS. And let's go nav. So now we are now tracking GPS again. Successfully connected. Quick. Let's see what LaBelle brings us. Yeah, we're still not getting anything. Well, I don't have an approach plate. I don't have access to an approach plate. I don't have any internet right now. Makes it kind of hard to shoot an approach into Tampa. I could always go visual. I could always do a visual into the one left. I don't even know if I need an approach plate, honestly. I could put it in here. I don't think we need a stinking approach plate. One left. Are we going to do the bridge 9? I hesitate to do the bridge 9. I don't think we're going to. Bridge, Lago. So we'll go straight from bridge to Lago. So bridge, there's the discontinuity. I wonder if it gives us the VOR. Wow. $2,600 feet to Lago. Holy crap. It's like right on us. I think we need to begin our descent. Well, hold on now. So we got 10 times 5. We need about 50. We need about 50 miles to go. We're 50 miles. Yeah. And then another 29. So we still got a ways to go. Starting to overreact here. It's not the way to go. We could clear out the discontinuity and go straight to Lagoo. But that's not my style. I like to be vectored in. Ooh. Alright, what is that, 80 miles? We need about 50. But we need to find... I need to get an approach plate so I can see what the ILS frequency is. How do I get an approach plate for one left? Here it is. Come on, internet, work. Hey, this came up. 1089. That's the localizer. Bam. Hooray! Hey, we got it. Lagoo, Solomon. So Lagoo will be 13 miles out. But once you get to bridge, so we're 75 miles. 73 miles right now. And we need to get down, we're sitting at 12,000 and we need to get down to 2,600, just call it 10 times 5, just 50 miles is where we need to start. Well, so far so good. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's go ahead and put it into heading mode for a second. The course is 007 007. Man, it's exciting. 007. There we go. I know, big James Bond fan. Okay. Course is now set. So let's go ahead and let's go back to GPS and then let's go to LNAV. I'm gonna walk out and use the restroom. Okay, sorry about that. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and go to 26. I mean, it's there's still 60 out. Right, look at the top of descent, how late it is. Okay, we're at 26. Looks like we got a pretty good intercept on it. Well, let's dial on Tampa. 119.5. Let's see approach. And then let's go 121.7. That's fine. No, just Chandler Teal. But he should probably go over it. I mean, we can talk about it tomorrow or whatever. Okay, let's go. Alright, 240 is the ideal, but interesting how we can drop it here. I think we're going to be good. We got our numbers in. We're not online anyway. Looks to be some activity. Wow, that's when we're going to be... Let's go 10. Yeah, let's go 1,000. Add me a little power. Alright, is there a descent checklist? You know, why wouldn't the descent checklist come up? Do I need to hit, like... I don't want to hit... Yeah, I don't really know why the descent checklist isn't coming up. FMS. FWS, done. Landing elevation, check. FMS, we have set and we've got our briefing. Ah, yes. $200 feet. All right, we're under 10,000 feet now. Go ahead and get the seatbelts on. Okay, landing lights are now on. Okay, a briefing. Let's get St. Petersburg put in, actually. getting pushed off. We're in heading select mode, which is fine. That's where we want to go. Okay, MDA set, arrival briefing. So here's what we're going to do. And by the way, we're going to be parking at A1. Okay, 108.9er is active. We're in heading mode. We already have, we can put it in there right now. And we have the course that's already set. Can we arm it right now? Approach course 007, Selman, which will be our, Selman's at 10 miles out at 2,600 feet will be our final approach fix. We'll have our gear down on Selman. Okay, decision altitude will be 211. Elevation is 26 feet. Touchdown zone will be 11. So we'll be touching down on runway 1 left. Okay, it would be nice if we can take Juliet somehow. So we got a couple options here. Whiskey 5, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2. We'll see what happens. Tampa traffic, Silver Wings 99 is 20 miles to the southeast, inbound for the ILS runway 1 left. Tampa traffic. Here's the Manatee River? No, this is not the Manatee River. That's the Manatee River. The Skyway Bridge is over here. That's Anna Maria Island right there. Elliott Key. St. Passagrille and some really cool out islands. Yeah, really neat. Bishop's Harbor right here. Used to do good trout fishing right in here if you guys want to do that. A lot of good redfish fishing in here, by the way. Wow, look at that cloud. That's arm. Okay, Loke Blue or Cyan and Glide scope, cyan. We need to cut our power back. I'll try to maintain 170. Alt star. Alt. All right. Damn, man. Seatbelts, landing lights on, altimeters. Oh, man, I cannot get internet access to get the altimeter. Oh, wait a minute. 3005. Altimeters are set. We should be capturing any minute. Let's take a little turn in there. Help things. Lokestar. Lokestar. I'm going to maintain 170. Lokestar, Lokestar, Lokestar. Loke green, 15 notch of flaps. Why are we climbing? We should not be climbing. Glide scope. Why in the world did we climb? Gear down, flaps down. Come on. More flaps. Okay. What in the world? Come on, we're gonna blow the glide scope here. Was it maybe a... Come on, let's go. Capture, guys, get down. What are we not doing right here? For landing, cabin crew. Oh, there it is. Got 5 miles out. Landing gear, flaps check, power management to TO. True TLO low speed check, icing fine, external lights are all on. Last notch of flaps. And here we are. Welcome to Tampa. Gee whiz. Ah, what a cluster. We were level perfectly at 2600, and then we just started climbing. Maybe it was wind shear coming up. So anyway, let me go ahead and take the airplane. Autopilot's disengaged my airplane. Sorry guys for the default scenery for Tampa International. Okay, make sure we got geared down. Everything's looking good. Full flaps. I see where we're going. Boys, as default gets. Let's get a little more power. 103 is our deal. Okay, I see the different runways.
$200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Woo, man. One thing, man, this thing can stop on a dime. Seems like they don't want us to get off there. I didn't see any taxiway turn off. Alright, we got Juliet, Victor. Victor 2. And Juliet. So it's going to be like this way. Yeah, let's do it. I see it. After landing, weather radar off. Flight controls. Let's get the gust lock in. Flaps are up. Trims. Fine. Landing light and strobe lights. Anti-ice. Tear you off. has that been 2 minutes? Probes. Yeah, I already turned them off, so we're good. What is that 47? Duck. Alright. Here's Lima. And that's what we want. And our guys are right up there in the back. There's 3. Wow, look at that. I can't turn right. And I got a gust lock. So the gust lock screws you. No. Let's have to come back around. I know. I know. Oh, did I catch it? No. That's beautiful. I think we'll stop right here. 1 engine taxi. 1 engine taxi. Oh man, I didn't even have. Sorry guys. This is what a cluster. 1 engine taxi. No bueno. Alright, so here we are. Parking brake. Gust lock. Right? What a cluster. I want to fly this airplane so bad, but man, there's just little quirky things that just come up. It's just crazy. And just screw it. Of course, I got to turn on the external power first. Screwed everything up. Okay. Alright, well, I love the way we captured everything on glide scope. I thought we were ready to go, and as soon as we captured, bam, we started to increase. The only thing I could think of was weather related, and we caught a major wind shear, which could have happened. Could have happened. A major updraft just kind of lifted us up. It's the only thing I could think of. The absolute only thing I could think of. So, but we made it down. I mean, we were pulling out all the stops. Throttle was, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have pulled the condition levers down to feather. I don't know. I just, yeah, it was interesting. Still not comfortable for VATSIM on this one, unfortunately. Still not comfortable on VATSIM. Just not there yet. It's just not reliable. I mean, man, I could have busted through the glide scope. I mean, what would have we done there? We'd have to do a go round. I mean, we were ready. I mean, we had to go to St. Pete on the go around. We had the VOR already plugged in. I saw the missed approach procedure that was there. I did not have the altitude put in. I think it was 3,000. Part of that was I couldn't get back to the approach plate. Kind of difficult to fly when you don't have internet access. Not sure what's going on tonight. But anyway. Alright guys, I realize this video went way too long and we're not happy with how it turned out. And we will probably have to do another one. Maybe we'll go back to Palm Beach. We'll go from here back to Palm Beach and see if we'll build some confidence in the airplane at that point. I think what we are also learning is don't do one engine taxi. If you need to make a right-hand turn on a one engine taxi, you're screwed. Unless there's some technique that we don't know about. If you only have to make left turns, fantastic. But you know, here we go, right? I mean, I suppose we could have come around, but man, that was really interesting. All right, guys. Until next time, clear skies and warm tailwinds. And where's Buster? Take it away, Buster.